Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I got this makeup look that I'm wearing right now. I think this is a really pretty, soft, girly pink makeup look. That's what I was going for, and for Valentine's Day. So I really hope that you enjoyed this look. All of the products that I'm using in this whole makeup look, of course, will be listed in the description box, as they always are in all of my videos. All my social media is also in there, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and let's get right into it. Alright, so first I'm going to go in with primer, and I'm using the E.L.F Poreless Face Primer, as I pretty much always use. And I'm only using this on just like my T-zone, because this is going to help to like smooth out the skin a bit. Taking it around my mouth a bit too. The next product I'm going in with is technically not a primer. This is the E.L.F Illuminating Dewy Drops. I'm pretty sure what they're called. The name is not on the package anywhere. But these are just like a liquid highlighter. I haven't used it yet as a liquid highlighter or even as a primer, but I'm going to try it today and just see how I like it under my foundation. Alright, so I'm going to add a couple more products before I go in with foundation. And the next thing that I'm going to do is do some contouring. I'm using a cream contour under my foundation because I think I mentioned this in another video, but I just really like how it looks. I'm also contouring my nose a little bit just because that's fun to do, but that's completely optional. I feel like this primer has a little bit of glitter in it. The illuminator, I mean, from E.L.F, but it's not much, and I doubt it'll show through the foundation, but just I can see a few sparkles on like my skin. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to go in with is another cream product before foundation, and this one is going to be a blush. So this is the E.L.F blush. I think it's like HD blush, like photo ready blush or something like that. It's a cream blush. The name, once again, is not on the package, but this is in the shade Headliner. I don't think they sell this shade anymore, even if they even sell this product anymore. I'm not 100% sure, but any like pink, just really pink cream blush will do. And also a little bit on my chin and my nose. Alright, so I've got all that blended out, and this looks kind of crazy. So next I'm going to go in with foundation, and I'm using the Milani Conceal+Perfect 2-in-1 foundation in the shade 01 Creamy Vanilla, and I'm going to mix it with the LA Girl Pro Coverage Lightener in white. Actually, before I put on my foundation, really quick, I'm going to go in with just some green concealer from LA Girl, just for a couple of redder spots on my face, just to make sure they don't show through the foundation. First, I'm going in with this flat top brush from Wet n Wild to blend it in a bit, and then I'm going to go over it with a sponge. Alright, so once I've got all my foundation blended out all over my face, and I also took it down my neck to make sure that everything matches, I'm going to go ahead and do concealer. And I'm using two concealers today. I want to mix them. I'm using the Photofocus concealer from Wet n Wild in the shade Light Ivory, and then Tarte Shape Tape in Fair Neutral. I'm going to take just the Wet n Wild one under my eyes and on my lids also in a nice triangle. And then I'm going to take some of the Tarte one, not much of this one, just a bit to lighten up that other concealer and add a bit more coverage. And then this one is also going on the center of my face to highlight it. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and quickly blend this out. I'm using this cute little small sponge that I got from BH Cosmetics. So I'm going to go ahead and set the concealer with some powder. I'm using the RCMA No Color Powder, of course. Take this on this little sponge, and I'm going to bake under my eyes. And also on my eyelids too. The only other place that I bake is all around my mouth and on my chin, on my smile lines, because my foundation always separates, and I started baking them, and that really, really helped. I'm not going to set the rest of my face with powder right now. I'm going to wait and do that a little bit later. So now I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows. I'm going to just brush them up with a spoolie and then fill them in with this Hard Candy Brows Now eyebrow powder. Alright, those are somewhat even. So I'm going to go over them with some clear brow gel to set them in place. Okay, I want to go ahead and fix this little spot because I don't like how that looks. That's a bit better. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do my eyeshadow. I'm going to dust away the powder that's on my eyelids. Alright, and I'm going to go in with a cream eyeshadow first. Alright, technically this is an eyeshadow primer, but it's a tinted one, so it kind of works like a cream shadow. This is the UltaBeauty Tinted Eye Primer in the shade Satin Blush. So it's a really pretty, like, reflective, kind of a pink. So I'm going to take this onto my eyelids, just strictly on the actual eyelid part. I'm going to go ahead and zoom this in so you can see what I'm doing better. This is the E.L.F Nude Rose Gold eyeshadow palette. I'm going to take this fourth to last shade. This is going right into my crease. Next I'm going to go in with a blush. This is the same blush I'm going to be using on my face a little bit later. This is the Milani Powder Blush in the shade Tea Rose. I'm going to just do the same with this blush. I'm taking it into my crease. And I brought the blush up a bit above my crease too, just to kind of have it more pink up above there instead of more grayer down where I have it in the crease. I'm going to take this Urban Decay single eyeshadow. This is in the shade Midnight Cowboy Rides Again. And this is a really, really pretty shadow. It's like a soft, grayish, silvery color with glitter in it. So I'm going to take this on a flatter brush. First, I'm going to wet my brush, of course, with some setting spray. Right on my lid. I'm taking some of this on my finger with some setting spray to get it a bit more pigmented on there. I want to finish up some more of my face before I do the rest of my eyes. So I'm going to brush away the powder on my face. On the bottom portion of my face, I'm just like blending out the powder around my chin and stuff. Around this part, but then I'm going to add a little bit more onto my forehead area. And bring it down my neck a little bit because I do have all the foundation on my neck. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do some blush. I'm using that same Milani blush that I used on my eyes earlier. Mainly on just like this part down here and then not bringing it up too much. I'm kind of probably going to go overboard on blush because I love blush so much. I don't like how that blush isn't blending. I think it's because I didn't set that part of my face with powder right there. So I'm going to let this powder sit on top of it for a minute to try to tone it down a bit. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and finish up my eyes. So I'm going to zoom you back in. So I'm going to take a smaller brush. It's a smaller, denser brush. And I'm going to dip into that blush that I used earlier and just bring this right under my lower lash line. Go ahead and add a little bit of eyeliner right on my lash line, and I'm using the basket case liner from Kat Von D. As soon as I was coming out, I knew I had to get it because it was a Green Day collaboration. I really do want to keep this really soft, so just a small line like that, and then I'm going to take a dense short brush and blend it out a bit. I'm also taking a little bit of a liquid liner and just kind of touching up the inside part of this. Alright, so next thing I'm going to do for my eyes, I'm going to add some glitter. Of course, I basically always add glitter, no matter what look pretty much I'm doing. This is the Stila Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow in the shade Diamond Dust. I'm going to take it on a brush, and I'm putting this right on the inner corner. So I'm going to brush away this powder on my cheeks. Hopefully that lightened up that blush a little. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and go with highlight. And the highlighter that I'm going to be using today is the Wet n Wild Megaglo highlighting powder in the shade Blossom Glow. And lately I've been putting my highlighter on using this little damp sponge. Jaclyn Hill was doing this, so I tried it and it actually works amazing. So you just take your damp sponge, dip it in your highlighter, and put it up on your cheeks. Alright, and also on my nose. And then a bit of this on my brow bone. I'm using the Dewey setting spray from Ulta. I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. So now I'm going to go in with some false lashes. And I'm using the Little Ones Natural Lash Kit from E.L.F that I always use. That I just have them cut in small pieces. I'm going over the glue that after it's dried on my lashes with this liquid liner just to make sure it blends in. And I'm also going to take a little bit more mascara and blend these falsies a little bit with my real lashes. For lips, I'm going to go in with this lip liner from Wet n Wild. This is the gel lip liner in Never Petal Down. Alright, so I'm going to go over that lip liner. Of course, you can just leave it like that, but I'm going to go over it with this lip gloss. This is from Bare Minerals in the shade Live Wire. I don't know if they sell this separate. I got it in a set of 2 shades. It's just kind of a sheer pink color, so any kind of sheerish pink will do. Alright, and because I can't help myself, I'm going to add a little bit more blush. Alright, and that's the completed makeup look. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and Periscope. All of my links will be in the description box. And make sure you comment on suggestions for future videos. I always want to know what makeup looks I could do. So make sure you comment that down below if you have an idea on what type of look or video, even like a tag video or a challenge video, whatever you think I should do next. So yeah, bye!